We are here for our third public meeting on the Innovation District, and today we are discussing design and placemaking in the district. We're getting a lot of great conversation today. We're seeing people going in a lot of different directions, which is really exciting, and there seems to be some consensus forming around certain ideas. So when we report out, I'm excited to see where we go. We haven't had anything really off the wall because this district, for the most part, is pretty empty, and so really any idea is a good idea. You know, we want to take everything and take a good look at it and not dismiss it out of hand. One of the things that we try to encourage is good, positive, respectful dialogue when we're at these meetings, because again, people have different backgrounds, they've got different ideas, and no idea is a bad idea here. We've got a lot of opportunity here, so instead of just focusing on one narrow thing, we want to open it up to everyone so that everyone can see themselves in this district.
We agreed that we thought that the bike lanes made sense here in your rendering. I can say from my own personal experience of living in New York for 5 years, it makes perfect sense. You know, you don't want people literally playing dodgeball with bikes and pedestrians on the same sidewalk.
Education in the arts and performing arts is obviously one of the big focuses on what we were talking about here.
The one other thing that, well, we talked about a lot more, but Gina mentioned that there used to be a nice covered market somewhere in Portsmouth, and that this area would be a good location for a covered market.
I'm hoping that this is the kind of middle of the taxpayers' desire. So we did our land use plan about 5 years ago. We're now taking that land use plan and we're refining it down into sub areas and talking about specific industries and entrepreneurs that we want to attract. And then hopefully that leads to more long-term city investment in the district, doing things like building the placemaking design that we were talking about, maybe providing some incentives for business and entrepreneurs to come and locate in the district. I'm walking around, I'm trying to hear a little bit from each table. I'm trying to ask questions where I think it's helpful to kind of either poke or prod at ideas or guide in a different direction to kind of get back to topic, but we're getting a lot of really good conversation, so I'm getting to do a lot more listening than I am speaking, which is always a good thing. We've had new people come to each meeting, which is always a good sign. That means that word is getting around. During each meeting, we're trying to reiterate what we heard from the previous meetings to make sure that we are hearing the public correctly, getting confirmation that what we hear is what they say, so that when we get to the end for a final plan, we're including elements that people have said, yes, this is what we want, this is what we think that should be included. The final session, I think, is going to be the most interesting because we're going to be talking about branding. This district for a really long time has not had any sort of identity, and so it's had has various names and things that's been referred to as, but nothing is really stuck. No one has really sat down and said, you know, what is this area? So I'm hopeful that after doing 3 of these public meetings where we've got a lot of good ideas coming together, we're going to get together at the last one and really talk about what should we be calling this place, what should we be focusing on, and then that will be how this district is known going forward. If you can't make it, look for our first draft of report coming sometime either late summer or early fall.